Okay, well, I'm no, the Ebony Alexander. But I am a hairstylist. I'm a wife. I'm a mother. I'm a daughter. I'm a friend. Um, but for the most part, I am a creator, and I made edge control. A lot of my clients had a hard time finding the right type of edge control. We couldn't find the right consistency, or it may flake, or it just wasn't right. So I said, you know what? I need to do it myself because I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to work with. And once I found it, I went for it. I went for it. And then, of course, um, with me being in the beauty industry, one of my goals is to have everything that I use to work with. I want my name on it. I want Grandeur on it. There was a point in time, and I tell people, as much money we've spent going to beauty supplies and all of that, no one really told us that you can have your things on this shelf. Someone could come and buy your brand. Someone could buy into you, you know. So I really thank God for 2017 because that allowed me to know that I can be on those shelves. I am worthy of being on those shelves. I have quality products. I stand behind my work, front and back. I know my strength as far as with my business, as far as growing hair and just loving what I do. So I'm overjoyed that I've been able to create these products to help women to just feel their best and look their best at all times. I have several reasons, but what's most important of why I've done it, why I decided to do it, is to inspire my clients, women all over the world, to just, understand that you're enough, you're your own beautiful, and your dreams can come true. If you put the work in, your dreams can definitely come true. The hardest thing, believe it or not, and it just goes to show you that when you are around like minds, and hold steadfast to your dream, God will put you in a space where people could help you bring your dreams to fruition. So I've always wanted to do a coloring book, but I didn't know anybody that could draw. I didn't know anybody that could say, hey, I know how to do that. It was more so when I would tell people about it, like I want to create a coloring book for women and men, because got a while to go. I got some more things to add on, but I just didn't know who I could find to help me carry out this. And voila, I found Corey. I found Corey. Yeah, but once I did that, um, it was good. It was good after that. So for me, the hardest thing was to find someone who could bring my dream, my vision, and understand me as an artist, as a creator, and make it happen. That was the hardest thing. Um, okay. When I first, I don't know if you remember, but when I, when you sit back, the first layout, and I was like, wow, like it was one of those things, like I knew what we were doing. I knew that we were talking about it, we were getting it together, paying the money, getting everything. But then once you said, okay, it's time to preview, and I copied it myself. I printed it out, and I sat there, and I put it how I wanted it to go, and wrote on it and did all of that. That's when it became real. But then the shocking moment is when I got the Amazon link, and it was like, okay, now you can share that. And then once I shared it, I didn't know what was gonna come of it. But then I looked up and I started getting text messages and videos and Facebook messages of people who purchased the book and they actually got it. And then when they got it, they were telling me how they felt about it because a lot of the people who purchased the book, of course, it's close friends and family. And those are the people that I know are going to tell me what it is. So I'm like, look, tell me what it is. But it was great. It was great to see them, and a lot of them got it before I actually saw it. So nobody brought it to me. It was funny, because a lot of my clients started purchasing it, and they didn't even bring it to the salon. Like I thought they were gonna bring it and stuff, but they didn't. So when I was able to hold it in my hand and actually just read everything as far as the author, the illustrator, the words, and just remember probably getting on Corey's nerves of how the silhouette needed to be, and we wanted the words in the silhouette, and just all of that. Like, I feel like I'm dreaming, guys. I do. I do. Okay, I like the whole book. I do. I like the whole book, but one of my favorite affirmations, I have two. So the first one is I owe God everything because I do. If it was up to me, no telling how it would have went, but I had to say what I wanted and trust that God would lead me to the people who could help me make this happen. And that's how it happened. I can't take all the credit for that. So one of the affirmations that says, I owe God everything, that is like my favorite one. But I also like the never take your crown off to make your haters feel comfortable. Quick little story about that. Um, I have a personality where I may not be the friendliest, but I'm very kind. And so of course your vibe is different depending on who you're around. And I've noticed that a lot of the people that I attract are really authentic because that's who I am and how I am. And even though I am the harsh truth person, I want to know the truth. There are some people that wanted me to water myself down because my personality, or I don't know if it's my tone, I don't know, but whatever it is, it intimidated people. But that's who I am, and it's not malicious, it's not conniving or anything to hurt anybody. But I've noticed that once I started to water myself down to, maybe I shouldn't say this like that because I don't want them to be offended, even though it was nothing offensive. It was just maybe my opinion about something, but you do that, and when you do that, you are taking away. You're definitely subtracting from yourself, and that's whack. You don't ever want to do that. We're all wonderfully, individually, uniquely created. So be that. So that one, oh, that one had to go in there. That one had to go in there because I didn't want to do that anymore. That's not me. And I felt like I wasn't being authentic with myself. And that's the worst thing you can do is not be authentic with yourself, because how could you expect anyone else to take you serious if you aren't real with yourself? So back to it. No more water. If we gonna do anything with water, is take a bath. Maybe drink it to quench your thirst. But we ain't watering down who we are and who God intended us to be for those who aren't sure of who they are or who they want to be. So hopefully this book could help water people, not to water yourself down, but to grow and to become a better version of you, whatever that is. So hopefully this book can do that for you, because it definitely helped do that with me. Never be afraid to try something different. Because that was an issue of mine. Sometimes you say, well, this is what I'm good at and I'm gonna stick with that. But try new things, and be excited about it. Be excited about trying new things. Even if you fail, if you fail, just, figure out where you went wrong because there is a silver lining in everything. Believe it or not, and look for it. Look for that silver lining in things and encourage yourself because sometimes, you may look for encouragement in other people, but you have to understand man is who they are. So if they're not having a good day and just so happen it falls on the day that you need encouragement, you may not get it. And then here you are, feeling down. So encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. Be your own cheerleader. You know, get on your own self when you're not doing right, and get it together. And once you get it together, don't be afraid to share. Share your experiences. Um, reach out to people, congratulate people on the small things because they turn into big things. Words from the author. And it's something that I tell myself all the time. And hopefully it works for someone else. So, the words from the author, me, Ebony Alexander, I say, never compromise the things money can't buy. Fall in love with being loved. Learn to trust God to the point it makes you wonder if you're crazy. Never give up and watch how everything will work in your favor. It's a go. I am Ebony Alexander, CEO and founder of Grandeur Opulence and author of It's a Go Coloring Book.